Riot Platforms, a Bitcoin miner, made $32 million from power credits during the heat we experienced in August here in Texas. Here to break down some of this for us is Adam Birchfield, an assistant professor at Texas A&M's Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
We wanted to start off, Riot Platforms, as we said, they made a large amount of money using power credit. Can you explain what a power credit is?
Right, so the electric grid doesn't have any way to store very much electric energy, and so at all times the electric generation must equal to the electric demand, and so the price for electric power goes up and down throughout the day and throughout the year as the demand goes up and down. And so there's a whole market system built in place where energy traders and the companies who own the generators buy and sell electric power, in some cases through credits that are given in advance. There's a day-ahead market, a real-time market, and a whole system of contracts in place. So power credits are related to that system.
Now, critics have accused Riot Platforms and other Bitcoin miners here in the state of putting a strain on the grid and then being able to profit from this. Is this something that we're seeing, that companies are able to put a strain on the grid, or is it simply that they're using a large amount of energy?
So Bitcoin is an example of cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency is a technology that involves what's known as cryptocurrency mining, which involves a lot of computational power, where they have big computing centers that are consuming a lot of electric power as they do their business in that way, and it's a way that they are able to make money. And so it's definitely a large aspect of electric demand that is continuing to grow as we're seeing new cryptocurrency mining centers being built across the state.
According to the Texas Tribune, in September of 2023, Riot said it earned more money selling power back to the grid than Bitcoin sells itself. Is there a possibility of this turning into like a symbiotic relationship where businesses open and then use the grid to profit additionally?
Because the price is always going up and down, when there's a time of a lot of stress on the electric grid, the more flexibility that a user of electric power has, the more valuable they might be, because they can come offline when there's a lot of stress on the grid. So a lot of these benefits are related to the fact that cryptocurrency is something that can be done at any time, at any point, and so that's what a lot of this is based on. Yeah.
Okay. Finally, the electricity selling agreements between buyer and sellers, they're private. And so when we talk about these deals, is it hard to tell? It's hard sometimes to tell how much people can benefit off of ERCOT's rules. Do you think if this changed where it was more public, or there were more regulations put in place, that we would see the same buyback activity?
That's a good question. I think there's a lot that maybe could be looked at in this area to see what things in the system are in place, and maybe some ways that things could be improved. Yeah, there's a lot of possibilities there.
Well, we're going to have a lot more linked on our website as far as how things have been progressing with this kind of relationship that we've been seeing, and more about these relationships with these credits. But Adam, thank you so much for coming on the show and kind of breaking this down for us.
Sure. Thanks for having me.